So in this video, I'm going to give you like the 7 apps which you need for your Airbnb business. You don't need any other apps except for these 7. So my name is Tawon Hlingano. I'm your Airbnb superhost and your property coach. I've built a portfolio of 6 properties worth £2 million, which I own, and also I lease properties from landlords. So we've leased about 7 properties from landlords, and with these properties, we rent them out on Airbnb. So when it comes to this Airbnb business model, I think I've got 2 cents of knowing what I'm talking about. These 7 apps will actually be a game changer. You don't need any of the fancy apps, you just need these 7. Let's dive straight into it. So number 1, the app which you need is what this business model is obviously commonly known for, the Airbnb business model. So you need an Airbnb app for you to list your property. But I'll say once you've listed your property on Airbnb, don't just leave it on Airbnb only. So you can also put it on the next app, which is app number 2, booking.com. For a lot of people who don't know, booking.com is bigger than Airbnb in terms of company revenue, because booking.com also like lists for hotels, etc. So it's a bigger company than Airbnb. But we commonly know this strategy as Airbnb serviced accommodation. No one calls it booking.com strategy, but like booking.com, don't sleep on booking.com because it's a bigger platform than Airbnb. So you've listed your property on Airbnb, you've then now listed it on booking.com. So the third app which you need is a channel manager. So what a channel manager does is synchronizes your calendar with Airbnb and also with booking.com. So once everything is synchronized, you won't get a double booking. So if someone books on Airbnb, they're not going to also be able to book for the same dates on booking.com. So the channel manager crosses that out. You don't get a double booking. Also, what it does as well, you can automate like guest messaging. So if you're sending messages to guests, you can automate them on the channel manager. So your channel manager also can collect your deposit. It can do a lot of things. Your channel manager is like the go-to tool for automation, your systems and automation. That's app number 3. So for channel manager, we use app listing. App number 4, your pricing tool, your dynamic pricing tool. Another industry which uses this is the airline industry. So imagine you going on holiday, you want to book a trip, you want to book your flight. By the time you want to book, maybe you've seen the flight this morning, it was £300. By the time you go and try book, now the flights are like £400. You'll be like, oh wow, how did it go up? Because the price will be like fluctuating, going up and down. It's because the airline industries, they use dynamic pricing tools. So if there's a lot of demand for those particular dates, it just automatically increases the pricing of the flight. So there is a certain percentage which they probably said to say, if there's a lot of demand, increase the pricing by 10 or 5%. Another industry which uses this, car rental companies. So if you want to book your car, like you've arrived at your destination, you want to book your car and you check the price the day before, it was cheaper, and on that particular day, because it's closer to the time, the rental prices could have gone up, or if you're lucky, they could have gone down. This is simple business economics, supply and demand. So for your Airbnb business, you want to use the same system. You want to use the pricing tools. So if the demand is high, your prices will automatically go up. But if the demand is low, your prices will go down. But you can put a benchmark to say you don't want your prices to go below a certain point. So for all our properties, Birmingham, Coventry, Northampton, and in Glasgow, none of our properties will ever go below £100 a night, because we've set that benchmark to say our minimum price is £100, so it will never go below that. So for the pricing tool, dynamic pricing tool, we use a tool called Wheelhouse. So I've also added the link in the description for Wheelhouse. It's not a plugin for them, I'm just sharing with you the tools which I use. So tool number 5, Stripe. So we are in business to collect money. The best app for money collection is Stripe. So with Stripe, you can collect your deposit and you can collect your payments. You can link your Stripe to booking.com. Airbnb collects its own money and they pay you. But with booking.com, you can actually link your Stripe payments to booking.com and you act like a what? You collecting the money using Stripe. And also, if you've got a direct booking website, so the channel manager can create a direct booking website for you, so you can plug in Stripe into that direct booking website, so someone can book direct and your money will come via Stripe. Stripe will collect the money and puts it in your bank account. App number 6 is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is good, especially if you're starting out, if you don't have a big team. So we've got our 13 properties and we still use our WhatsApp groups to communicate with our cleaners. We've got a group for each city we operate in. With the WhatsApp groups, your cleaners can send you it's more like communication with them to find out how things are going, how the property was, and they can also report anything which is broken. In the WhatsApp groups, we get our cleaners to send pictures before the clean, so how they found the property, and we get them to also send after, how they've left the property. So obviously all these pictures, you've got a timestamp, so if maybe we've got a guest complaint, we'll have a timestamp to say, look, our cleaning team sent us this, and those are the timestamps. It's like a record. You can have that, like to say, look, this is what the cleaning team saw before you came in, and this is what it was after. So just in case there's any damages, breakages, you've got a track record, and the cleaning team will report that. App number 7 is actually me promoting myself. So app number 7 is Airbnb Mastery Blueprint. So Airbnb Mastery Blueprint will teach you how to get your first Airbnb property. So it's a school community of like-minded people who want to start and grow their Airbnb business, and it's hosted in a platform called School. As you can see here, you can join it by clicking on the link in the description, or if you're not sure, you can also click on the description and book a call with me, arrange a 15-minute discovery call. I'll tell you what the Airbnb Mastery Blueprint is all about, and you can join there. Once you join there's a 10-day Airbnb crash course. You can work one-to-one with me. There's a lot of things there going on in the community. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and you've got the 7 best apps for your Airbnb business. So if you like these videos, I always upload more videos like this in my channel, talking about the Airbnb business model, how I started, how I grew the company, and just sharing my knowledge also for those people who are interested. Thank you, and please like, comment, and subscribe.